Hello everyone, welcome in my channel ASP.NET Core. Today I am going to show you how to remove roles from users in ASP.NET Core Identity. So just is a simple example it here, and when we click on any ASP.NET roles, there is user ID and role IDs default null. There is no assign any roles, just assign the role to user ID and to the role IDs it here. So when we click on any users, there is user IDs on the list, and just click on it, both the username, user and admin. When we click on the save button, then you notice that both user IDs are assigned to that users. So just have to check it again, and there is user ID and role IDs assigned to the users. There is a both user ID and role IDs is there. Okay, so now uncheck it and save again, and you have to check it again. There is one single ID to assign the users, role ID is there. Okay, so this is the simple demonstration is it here, and check that users. So first of all, get all the users from the given user manager class. So the first thing is that user, by using user manager dot users dot to list. So getting all the users from the list, and when we click on the user ID for the edit, and then that HTTP GET method will call. Okay, so in that user role is a custom class, or you can say a view model class. So just check it. User roles, and go to the definitions. So here we have a single application user class and a list of application roles with the list of selected list items class. And so first of all, get application user class. So user is what? Context.users.where x.id is the given ID, dot single or default. So get a single user. So that user assigned to the user role class by using this user role dot application user equals to users. And after that, get the selected list of roles. So variable user in roles, context dot user roles dot where. So by using this line of content, you got only role IDs from the list where user IDs given. Okay, so according to the user ID, you can get a list of roles by using this statements. Okay, user in roles. Okay, so here we get a list of roles. Okay, so after that, a list of roles is there that is existing in the database table. But here we have a role manager class is used to a list of roles class, that is the existing roles in the database table, and the first time there is nothing in the role exist in the database table, but the roles table have two roles, that is the admin and the user. So by using this, you can use this dot new select list item and x text value and selected. So the x is represent to the roles, so roles dot name dot id, and selected is there is if any selected. So user roles is the list of roles that is existing in the database table dot contain that x dot IDs. If it is exist, then return true to the selected, and that is make a list of user class. Okay. Okay, so after that class user roles dot user roles sent to the edit section. So just check the edit section of home controller section. Debugging off, and just check view and edit section. In edit section, we have a label class, a label tag helper with the ASP4 model dot application user dot first name, and with the hidden field, that is the model dot application user dot ID. And similarly, you can use selected list item type have three type property like text value and checkbox property. So you can use it here, model.application roles, that is exist in the model class, and application role is a list of roles dot count. And also you can use a hidden type property, that is the checkbox ASP.NET4.model.application.I.selected. that is the checkbox, and that is the text, and return that value which is selected. Okay, when we click on the submit button, then the HTTP post method is here. So first of all, get a application user class by application user. Okay, and actually that application user is not needed, but selected role IDs is needed. So just get model.application model is there. So model.application roles.where.x.selected and x.value. Just I want to get only selected and their values. Okay, already exist, that is context.user role.where user ID equals to model.application ID.x.role IDs. That is according to the user ID you can get existing role IDs. Okay, just how which role IDs you want to add into the database table, that is the to add. So selected role IDs minus already existing. Okay, and which want to remove, already exist accept selected role IDs. And you can use context class. So context.user roles.remove new identity user roles I want to remove. So in the identity user roles we have two role IDs. There is role IDs and user IDs. Role IDs is existing in the item, and the user ID is their model class. So model.application user. Similarly, we can use .to add, in which we can add context.user roles.add. So save changes. So thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to ASP.NET Core.